เขาไม่ได้แชมป์เมื่อเรา
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played out to the right. Deftly done. Shot a goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Goes long. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Cuts it out. A real chance to break. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, managed to get it away. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Breaks on here. It's got through, he's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's been levered clear. Pushes it out wide. Looks to drop one in. And he just whacks it away. Now the counter. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to stroke it through. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Needed a better pass there. He's looked long this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, they can break here.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He's got to work. Shoots! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Fine defending there. That's a throw.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He goes long. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Out wide to the right. And it's got through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He's through. Shapes the shoots. It's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Just brushed off the ball there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Timely intervention. And it's hoisted clear. Tries lifting it over. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pushes it out wide. Could move up a gear here. Plays it out to the flank. Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre. That's been won straight back. Chance to cross here. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Boots it to safety. With a delicate ball. In once more. And it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's neat. Gets it back. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh, good interception. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets good distance on it. Aimed long and direct. Dinked in. Beautifully done. Now, it's there! And the comeback is complete. So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has he found his man? He's got through. And out to safety. Chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's gone for a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. Now, can he capitalise? And the finish! Cleared without complication. Dinks one in. Goes for goal! Can get that clear.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Now a chance to break. Hoists it high. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Loose. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's tried a shot. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's through, now is he in? Has a hit! They've done it! Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Well, that had to be more accurate. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's had a go! And in it goes! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere and the finish! And he's done it!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Yeah, looking back at that
has a swing at it! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Played into space out wide. Now the counter. Up to meet it! It's in! And they're back in front. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him up.
Going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Decent looking ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. A chance! Swung over into the middle. And he just whacks it away. Now a chance to break. Some good work on the right flank. Now what's next? Oh, good ball. Good ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
It's a great shoot! In it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Cleared without complication. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And the weighted pass, that intervention has a hit! And somehow it stayed out. He's through. He's had a go! Goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of them.
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
It's a loose ball. Plays it in. Nicely measured pass. Well read, he sorted that out. And out to safety. Good challenge, he just stood firm. They can break here. He spotted the run and played him through. Gets into some space. They've won a corner. Hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. He's got away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's sprayed out wide. Boots it to safety. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. That's put paid to a promising move. It's come loose. And he's there to cut it out. It's good distance on it. Well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's got options out wide. Big chance, corner. Last-ditch defending, but that... And the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Big chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So the lead now is 2. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. It's being played forward. That had to be more accurate. And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Looking to get within range. And it's been taken straight back. Looks to clip it forward. And it's hoisted clear. Could try cutting inside here. Danger averted for now. Forward it goes. Chance to break. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Looks to thread it through, and he's cut it out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to change the direction of the game here. Was travelling. And it's been given away. And that's a goal kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Defender's on the back foot. Pushes it out wide. Here it comes. Looking for space out wide. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Looks to dink one in.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's got through. He's left his man. Can he find a finish now? And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So it's down to business here. Flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
And he's onside.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Just brushed off the ball there. Looks to thread it through. It's a promising ball. Oh, good ball. And the defence can get it clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Knocks it away. Looking to break out here. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And he just whacks it away. And it's been taken straight back. Aimed long and direct. That's been levered clear. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Danger averted for now. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
And the shot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Forward it goes. Has he found his man? Good idea, just poorly executed. Fired, shot at goal! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And he's going long. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Tries to get it forward quickly. Played back in, played out to the right. It's a decent-looking cross. Now the counter. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Forward it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's looked long this time, and it's got through. Boots it to safety.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Surely he's hits one! No mistake! Two up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, at one...
Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Going through. Shoots! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easy.
Massive leap! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Real chance to break. Fine defending there. He's picked him out. And that's been levered clear. It is no contest, it is a landslide. Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break.
Gets up to head it! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Goes long. Knocks it away. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And the flag has stayed down. Can he finish? It's there! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Deftly done. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Aimed long and direct. Tries lifting it over. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
He realised he was going to be flagged, didn't he? And he tried to escape it.
Cuts it out. Now a chance to break. Played into space out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Goes direct to the front line. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for goal. Just wouldn't stay down for him. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's got away. He's in! He's had a go! And in it goes!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ball through needs to be good here. That's surely a foul, free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
With a delicate ball, crowd calling for him to shoot. Down by a lack of accuracy. Looks to clip it forward. Can he score? Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. As you can see, we've already started here. That'll be a throw-in. Good steal, he just read it. Lovely feet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Gets wrestled off the ball. Forward it goes. A real chance to break.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Away from immediate danger.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Aimed long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's hoisted clear. That's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Tries to stroke it through. Hits one! Goal!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Played out to the right. Tries to dink it in. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And that's been levered clear. Aimed long and direct. He's through the middle. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's got away. Hit into the middle. Towering header. That's good distance on it. Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lofted in. Massive leap! What about it? They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Floats one over. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's looked long this time. Pumps it into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Looking to... and the finish! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So we have a breakthrough.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Looks to clip it forward. Knocks it away. That'll be a throw. The shot's on! And that has been clubbed away. He's put it on the right now. What's on? He's left his man. It's a loose ball. Has a pop! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Has gone out. Must score. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Referee has just said play on. There's the end of the first half.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Gets things going for the second half. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Shoots! This could fall anywhere. Swung it. Header! Yes! And surely that settles it. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
No, that's not going to find its target. And the defence can get it clear. Coached through there.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Forward it goes. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can...
Goes for goal! And he heaves it forward. safety. He's had a go! Fence has got rid of that. Oh, the ball's come loose. Into the channel. It's come loose. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. It's a good-looking cross. Firmly met. It's broken loose. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, he's found him in space. And he has been fouled there. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. He's missed it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Going through. Hits one! Well, he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Great ball. Now the shot. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's been taken straight back. Aimed long and direct. Plays a clever pass. Aimed in towards the centre. Forward it goes. That's the through ball. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tries to get it forward quickly. There's a long ball. Oh, that's nice. Looks to set one up. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well positioned to make that interception. And there goes the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Oh, that's a waste. Tries lifting it over, and he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. And he's going long. There will be a throw-in. That intervention was very necessary. Cleared without complication.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Great run on the overlap here. Room for a shot. Cuts it back. Forward it goes. And it's got through. Towering header! Played out to the right. Has a shot! They've scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, he's found him in space. Can he score? It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Chon goes for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. It's a loose ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to get within range. He's gone for it. Yes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Coaxed through there, looking for space out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Shots on, looks to clip it full, hits it! And oh! In he goes again! He has done it! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff. And we hit half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Great leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hoists it high, cut out in the nick of time. And that's been won straight back. Ball through needs to be good here. Room for a shot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, smart save. That is terrific skill. In with a header! Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's come loose. Deep cross. Up to meet it! What about it? They have come roaring back. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
It's broken loose. Gets it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's left his man. Now can he fit it? Hits one! And in it goes! And they're back in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. He's managed to get himself offside. Gets it upfield.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a goal kick. Forward it goes. made certain that won't get through. In towards the middle. They need to get it in quick.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. He's had a go! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Big chance! No mistake! Deep, deep into injury time! And the referee brings it to a close. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here. Up for the header! Another chance! It's broken, and the follow-up! And he's done it! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Plays a clever pass. He's had a shot! They've scored! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Whip meets it first time. Can he deliver? Shot at goal. That's gone a long way up and away. It's a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. With a delicate ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Surely he scores! Has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Gets it into the middle. And that's been levered clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Here's the through ball. In with a header! Cleared without complication. Looks to clip it forward. It's out for a goal kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries to dink it in. Looks to dink one in. He's in space and looking for options. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Plays it long. Forward it goes. And he's made certain that won't get through. And he's surging through. Looking to get within range. Aimed low and direct. Cut out in the nick of time. Good clearance and very necessary.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Away from immediate danger. Forward it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's got away. That intervention was very necessary. Chance to break. He's left his man. Cuts it out. Goes long. Well, that's where he wants it. Needed a better pass there. And there is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And we're already back underway here. Well, that had to be more accurate. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Aimed low and direct. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Pumps it into the area.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Chance to shoot. Not offside that time.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And he's straight offside. And the weighted pass. Well played, he saw that coming. And the counter is on. He's away! Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Gets good distance on it. Here, throw in. Clears it out of harm's way. Dinks one in. And through to the goalkeeper. And the finish!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's onside. Tries the cross. And that's been levered clear.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Back towards the front then. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? It's a loose ball, in towards the middle.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride. Header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Gets into some space. Into the box. Could move up a gear here. It's a loose ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Gets up to head it! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Forward it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Out wide to the right. Shoots! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
This is promising. Timely intervention. Danger averted for now. Played out to the right. Played in deep. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He's on his way. He's had a go! Goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's got through. Going through. Has a pop! The shot's on! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And the flag's up. Cuts it out. Here it comes. Could try cutting inside here. He slid it through. And he's there to hoof it away. Surely, he's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Aimed long and direct. A real chance to break. He's got away. Looks to drop. Hits one! Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good interception. Great leap! It's there! And they've got their lead back. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have a breakthrough. Big chance, it goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! And already they're looking to run away with it. The half-time whistle goes.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. We're underway again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. We can get that clear. It's a brilliant interception. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two. Up to meet it! Surely this time, they are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So now the difference is 3. Pushes it out wide. Well, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's gone for it! In it goes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, good ball. Gorgeous control there. Can he deliver? Dashing forward at pace. mistake!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. He's still trying to make a game of this.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Nicely controlled. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's got options out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's not going to make it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's an out wide now. And that's been levered clear. And the counter is on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back. That could spell trouble. Shapes the shoots. Back of the net. And they are right back within touch. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's hoisted clear. Over to the left. He's left his man. Up for the header. It's a goal! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going long. Keeps everyone guessing. Gets good distance on it. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets it back. And he heaves it forward. Flags up.
It may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Forward it goes. Tries to dink it in. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Plays it out to the flank. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Tries to get it forward quickly. He goes long. Nice little flick. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's been taken straight back. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Aimed long and direct. Battles to win it back. He's got options out wide. Back out it comes. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Could be thinking about a shot here. He's had a go! They've scored! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Lobs it in gently. It's a brilliant interception. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Deftly done. Aimed long and direct. It's a loose ball. Gets on the end of it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
That could spell trouble. Going through. Can he find a finish now? Danger averted for now. He's pinged one through here. Well read, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away. Hoists it high. Good clearance and very necessary. On the right now, what's on? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And he's cut it out. And the defence can get it clear. Played out to the right. And that's well defended. He's got away. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the counter is on. Played into space out wide. Oh, good interception. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Looks to clip it forward. Can he? Going for goal! It's there! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's made sure that that won't get through. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pushes it out wide. Put it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. And he's surging through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Point-blank header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man. Now chance to break. He'll have it in! In it goes! And they're back in front!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So we have a breakthrough. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Get that clear. That's been won straight back. Oh, surely!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Oh, he's in! Goes for goal! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's broken loose! Shoots! This could fall anywhere! Oh, sweet feet! Pumps it into the... He's had a shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
The referee has given a corner. He's going after it. Away from immediate danger. Looks to thread it through. And now the big chance! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit.